everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Kit here, and today I'm going to be doing another tutorial video. So I just want to say before we start the video, I have an ongoing Halloween Halo 2020 giveaway on my page. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check it out because I'm trying to get as much as people to join so that way everyone has a chance to win a Halo. And in future subscriber goals, I will be doing more Halo giveaways, so make sure to stay tuned for that. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make Royale High thumbnails and how you can make your own Royale High thumbnail if you're interested in making your own YouTube channel or just for thumbnails, etc. Because I will be providing mainly general advice for making thumbnails and not so much on just Royale High. So if you're interested in that, then let's go ahead and start with the video. So for the green screen, or specifically Royale High thumbnails, how I do it is I get a picture of my character with some text on it and whatever the main video is generally about. I'll add some emojis, symbols, or anything you want to customize into your thumbnail. So I use the green screen in Earth. You guys can just fly over here. Wait, I'm just gonna show you. All the way over here. And you can see there's a green screen. The closer you get to it, it will be brighter. So I recommend not going too bright, especially since my colors are pastel. So this is very like eye-soaring. So I use the gray one because I think personally it's better. And then I kind of zoom out a bit to go farther away from it because as I said, there's like a lighting there. So the closer you get, the brighter it will be. As you can see, there's a difference. So I'm going to go a bit away. Okay, so now what I usually do is get rid of complicated accessories that might not fit into this green screen well. For example, halos. So since Lucky Halo 2020 has a lot of detail on it and like has many holes, kind of be glitched out when I put it in the thumbnail. So I'm going to get rid of my halo and probably also the wings. So now it's something more simple. So to get rid of the name and this GUI, the menu, you go over here to the YouTube icon and then click hide names, no game UI, no core UI. You can always put this back because the icon will always stay there. So, but first before we do that, I'm going to add a pose. So you can do a pose if you want. There are a lot of poses here that are very popular. Something like this. This looks really pretty. I really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. So what you want to do, I have the magic ball, the crystal ball game pass. If you don't know what that is, basically you can go out of your character into more of a third person. And this is a 300 Robux, but if you don't have Robux, you could just take a screenshot. If you're in Windows, you can use the application snipping tool. And if you're on Mac like me, then I just screenshot it by using Command Shift 3. So we're just going to do just that. But I do have the flying ball game pass and I will be able to get more perspective with this, so I'm just going to move it. Okay, so once you move it to your preferred perspective, you just want to click and Command Shift 3 again if you're a Mac and take a screenshot of it using snipping tool if you're in Windows or any other commands. So after taking a screenshot, I will send this to my phone real quick. I do my thumbnails on mobile, by the way, but you can do it on PC. There's a website called Pixlr, and I personally use this a lot as well, so you can use that too. So we're going to go ahead and transfer to mobile so you guys can see it more better. Also, I really recommend mobile because personally, in my opinion, it's easier to work around with and I can use my hands and fingers, so even more better. So I'm just going to go ahead and transition there. Transition to my phone. So I use this app called ibis Paint X, and this is where I do all of my thumbnails. So to make the thumbnail, you go ahead and click the plus button, and the sizes for the framing, you click these little boxes. The correct sizes you want to use are 1280 by 720 pixels. So you click OK, and it should pop up like this. Hey, so this is a new recording because I realized the audio is really funky in the last one. So this isn't identical to the first thumbnail I made, but I'm going to be doing the same steps. So first things first is you want to import the character that you chose. So you can see this is the screenshot that I took off my MacBook. And I sent it to myself. So now what you want to do is kind of like crop it. And go to this area called the selection area, like the pink, and then go to these brush tools and click the magic wand. So now you want to go to the settings right here, and the expansion you want to put it to 1.5. So now just click on the background of what you want to erase, like your green screen or whatever color you picked for your background to be removed. Now, people use green screen a lot because it's a solid color and it's very vibrant. That's why it can properly detect it. But I like using the gray because the green is way too much for me. So yeah, you can use whichever color. You can even use pink. Vibrant colors really do really good. But if it's like an eyesore for you, then I really recommend not doing it. So once you're done, all you want to do is to go back to the character layer, over here by the way, and then click this square button, click cut, so now the background's erased. To get rid of these lines, click it again, and click remove selection area. So now you can move it. So I'm just going to erase some of these stuff that I don't like, and fix some errors that you think might not look good in the thumbnail. Of course, and of course you want to customize it to your liking. So whatever you want to put in the thumbnail, you think it looks nice, then you should go for it. So now what I like doing is I like adding a background. So to add a background, you want to click this camera icon and click the background that you want. So this is the classic campus baking area. All you want to do now is drag it below the character background. And I like to blur it. So what you want to do is to go to the background layer and then click the tools, click filter, and go to blur. Then click Gaussian blur, and you can move however blurry you want the background to be. So I'm going to go for like a 13 or 15 or 14. And that looks pretty nice to me. So now for the character, I like to add a little outline. So what I do is go to tools, click filter, style, and then click stroke. So you can move it how you want. If you drag down, you can also pick the color of your stroke. So for example, you want a red one, then it'll go turn red. But I like using white. So afterwards, you want to click the plus button, and then you want to remove these like little white dots that sometimes show up when it's not properly erased. It's just like that, but don't mind it. You can erase it. And there you go. So now you click this little move layer button, and you can adjust it to your liking. So I usually put mine on the left side. And what I like doing is adding a text. So you want to go to Safari and search up pixelspeechbubble.com, and you want to type whatever you want in the speech bubble to be. So I'll put how to make thumbnails. So now click create, and then it should download right over here, and then you can save it. So now back to ibis Paint. You want to import it as well, and it's already a PNG, so you don't have to do much. And then you can kind of move it around like so. So now for the titles and text, you go to the text tool, click on it, and click add text. box. So now I'm going to put how to make thumbnails. So this is in a pink one. Okay, there we go. So now I want to add some filters to it to make it look cooler. So you want to click the tools button and click filter again and make sure to rasterize it. And then you want to go to style, and I like putting wet edge to add a sort of like a bumpy kind of shading to it. As you can see, it looks different. And then I like to add a glow. Here are my settings, by the way. And a stained glass. There you go. And now you add a shadow. So we click drag over here and click drop shadow. It should pop up like this. And there you go. So now you just put it over here. How to make thumbnails in Royale High. And then add your own filters to that one. So now you can also add overlays. You can just find them. Thumbnail overlays like the starburst overlay. You could search up on Google starburst overlay. And I know it's black and white, it looks kind of bad, but hear me out. Just go click on the layer and go to normal, and then you want to click on lighten. So now it'll change it and it'll be like this. So now over here there's a drag scroll button, and you can drag this to see how transparent you want it to be or the opacity. So I'm going to lower it down to around like 24, and it looks like this. And I think this looks really nice. So yeah, that's how you make simple thumbnails. You can add more emojis, overlays, filters, however you want to customize it. That's basically it. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!